Meds clear, make your concepts clear. Welcome to my channel. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let's start with our topic. Cranial nerves. Where cranial means brain. So we will talk about the nerves in the brain. Let's get into the definition. The cranial nerves are the 12 pairs of nerves that originates from the brain. They send electrical signals between your brain, face, neck, and torso. These also help you taste, smell, hear, and feel sensations. Now let's talk about these 12 pairs of nerves. Shall we? First, and the shortest cranial nerve is olfactory, which is the nerve responsible for the sense of smell. Then optic is the second nerve, which is responsible for the visual acuity, which means this nerve transmits all visual information including brightness perception, color perception, and contrast to the brain. Third cranial nerve is oculomotor. It allows movement of the eye muscles, constriction of the pupil focusing the eyes, and the position of the upper eyelid. The fourth cranial nerve is trochlear, which is responsible for vertical eye movement, which we usually do when we roll our eyes, like this emoji. Then the fifth cranial nerve is trigeminal. Its sensory function is facial sensation, and its motor function is responsible for facial expression. This trigeminal nerve serves both sensory and motor function, whereas the nerves 1 and 2 are pure sensory, and 3 and 4 are pure motor nerves. Abducens is the sixth cranial nerve, which is responsible for the lateral movement of eyeballs. Seventh nerve again perform both sensory and motor function. So the facial nerve sensory function is involved in the taste of anterior 2/3. And its motor function is responsible for facial expressions. Then the eighth nerve is vestibulocochlear, also known as auditory nerve, and it is responsible for hearing and balance. Ninth nerve again perform both sensory and motor function. This nerve is glossopharyngeal. Its sensory function is responsible for taste of posterior 1/3 of tongue, and its motor function is involved in swallowing. 10th nerve, which is vagus nerve, perform both function. This nerve is the longest nerve. Its sensory function is responsible for sensation in the throat and visceral muscle, and its motor function is responsible for voice production or vocal cords and the movement. Peristalsis. 11th cranial nerve is accessory, which is involved in head and shoulder movement. And 12th hypoglossal is involved in the movement of tongue. Let's sum up. Which nerve is pure sensory, which one is motor, and which nerves are mixed, that is both sensory and motor. So there is an easy way to remember, which is by remembering this mnemonic. Some say marry money, but my brother says big brains matter most. Therefore, cranial nerve 1, 2 are pure sensory. 3, 4 are pure motor. 5th one is both. 6th one is again motor. 7th one is both. 8th nerve is sensory. 9 and 10 are both. And 11 and 12 are again motor.